everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send a reminder SMS to clients after booking via JotForm. So I am a business coach and I have created a form using JotForm, with the help of which I collect the appointment bookings from my clients. As soon as I receive a booking using a form submission, towards the client, I want to send a SMS that is going to be a reminder that they have booked a session. Now, doing this manually is a very time-consuming and hectic process. So, to solve this problem, I have built a connection between JotForm and Twilio without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. Now, whenever by the client a new form submission is going to be done, an appointment is going to be booked using JotForm, towards them, automatically an SMS is going to be forwarded with the help of Twilio. So now if you want to learn this entire process step by step, for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So as a business coach, I use JotForm to gather session bookings from my clients in an organized manner. And I use Twilio to send automated SMS reminders to confirm their scheduled session. With this automation, every time a client books a session through JotForm form submission, a personalized reminder is instantly going to be sent with the help of Twilio to them, helping me stay connected and ensuring clients are well prepared for our meetings. And I am going to build a connection between JotForm and Twilio using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. Before creating this amazing automation, I want to tell you about Pabbly Community. Pabbly Community is an exclusive space where you can find real-time updates. Not only that, you can find helps from our team members as well as your fellow users. In Pabbly Community, you can share your ideas, you can find automation tips, as well as you can ask questions. So go ahead and join our Pabbly Community today. For that, you can find the link of our community in the description box below. Now we're going to come back for creating this amazing automation. As you're going to come towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, you will find two options, that is sign in or sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. And then you will find the All Pabbly Apps section, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides. As we're using Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this Access Now button right over here. As you can see, Pabbly Connect's dashboard is then going to appear in front of you. Now, to create a new automation in our Pabbly Connect account, we have to build a new workflow. For that, click on this Create Workflow button on the top right corner. You will find two options for creating your workflow. One, the new method, other one, the old classic method. I will use the new beta method right over here for building my workflow. So I'm going to select it. Now it is asking for my workflow name. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give over here as send a reminder SMS to clients after booking via JotForm. Okay. So this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select the workflows folder. And then I'm going to click on this create button right over here. As I've done that, you can see a new workflow is then going to be created. And firstly, we have to set up our trigger step. In Pabbly Connect, there are two major steps, the trigger step as well as the action step. Trigger gives the commands and action follows them. That is why there is only one trigger step but multiple action step. Let us set up this trigger step right over here. This window is going to appear, which is asking for us to select the trigger application. So for the trigger application over here, I'm going to select it as JotForm. I want that as soon as by the client a form submission is going to be done using JotForm, this trigger should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new response, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. You can see that Pabbly Connect has then provided us with a webhook URL. Using this unique webhook URL and by following the steps given here below in the help desk, we are going to build a connection between JotForm and Pabbly Connect. For that, I'm going to copy this URL and open the form that I want to connect. So this is the editing page of the form that I've created in the name of appointment request form. Okay. So now let us connect this form to Pabbly Connect. For that, from this panel, go to settings option. After coming to settings, go to the integrations section right over here. In the integrations, we have to search for webhooks and select it. We have to add the webhook URL in this field and click on this complete integration button. As we're going to do that, automatically, you can see it says integration ready. Our webhook URL is now been successfully added. You can see in this integration section right over here. As now the webhook URL is added, I'm going to go back to my workflow. It says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether JotForm is now been successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the test form submission of this form that I've created right here. And after that, I'm going to check whether automatically this trigger captures a response right here or not. For that, go to the publish section and click on this open a new tab button right over here. This is the form. Now let us do the form submission. For the first name over here, I'm going to write it as new. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as client. For the phone number, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right over here. For the email address, I'm going to write over here as new@pabblytudes.com. Okay. Then it is asking for the company name. For the company name, I'm going to write over here as test company. After that, it is asking for the appointment date. My appointment date I wanted for 24th of July. Time I want it as 12 p.m. So I'm going to write over here as 12 p.m. Okay. Next, it is asking for the coaching goal that I have. So for the coaching goal, I'm going to write it as. So this is the goal that I have. I want to improve my leadership and communication skills. Okay. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this submit button. It says, thank you, your submission has been received. As now the form submission is done using JotForm, I'm going to go back to my workflow, and yes, you can see right over here, the response has been captured in my trigger. If you're going to tally the response right here, email is new@pabblytudes.com. This was the dummy mobile number. Name is new client. Company name is test company. Timing is 12, and over here you can see it says PM. The requirement is I want to improve my leadership and communication skills as the description. Date is 24th of July 2025. As now the response over here has been captured in my trigger, this means that JotForm is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is now been done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. We are going to add the action step from this plus button right over here. My action application is going to be Twilio right here, because using Twilio, I will be sending SMS towards my clients. Okay. So I'm going to select my action application as Twilio. An action event over here is going to be send SMS message. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. This window is going to appear, on which click on add new connection. Firstly, it is asking for the account SID, authorization token, and the account SID again. Okay. So now for the account SID and the authorization token, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my Twilio account. On the dashboard of Twilio, if I'm going to scroll down right over here, this is the account SID and the authorization token. So I'm going to copy the SID from here, paste it in this field, similarly in this field as well. And for the authorization token, I'm going to copy it and paste it in this field and click on this save button right over here. As I've done that, Twilio is now been connected. After connecting, firstly, it is asking for the body of the SMS. What message are we forwarding? So for the body of the SMS, I'm going to write it as. So this is the body that I have. Hi client name. This is a reminder for your upcoming coaching session with demo account on session date and time. Looking forward to seeing you. Reply to this message if you have any questions. In this message, it is asking for the client name, session date, and time. Now, for the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So, I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to select this client name field from here, the previous step is going to appear in front of you. As I'm going to click on it, the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. It is asking for the client's name. So I'm going to search for the name of my client, and you can see right over here, this is the name of my client right here. So I'm going to select the data of the first name, space the last name right over here. Okay. So as I've selected the data from my previous response, this data over here is now been mapped, you can see. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for the date over here, I'm going to map the date of the date right here. So this is the date. Over here, I'm going to map the date of the day / year right over here as the date. And for the time, I'm going to map the date of this time that I've received right here. That is 12 p.m. Okay. So now after adding the body right over here, it is asking for the sender's mobile number. With the help of which mobile number are we going to send message towards our clients? So now to have the sender's mobile number, log into your Twilio account right over here. After coming to your account, you have to scroll down and you will find my Twilio phone number. Copy this number from here and paste it in this field right over here. Okay. After that, it is asking for the recipient number. For the recipient number, I'm going to map the data of the mobile number of my client right over here. As towards this client, I want to send a message. And then simply click on this Save and Send Test Request button. So before clicking on this Save and Send Test Request button, you can see for the recipient number, I have added a dummy number. An SMS cannot be forwarded towards this dummy number right here. So in place of this dummy number, I'm going to add in my mobile number just for the test to check whether this workflow has been successfully working or not. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this dummy number from here and enter my mobile number. After entering mobile number, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. As I've done that, I have received a response, which is a positive response. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screenshot of the SMS that I've received on my number. And you can see right over here, this is the SMS that I have received on my number. It says send from your Twilio trial account. As I have a trial account with Twilio, this line has been added in this SMS. But if you will have a paid account, this line will be not added in the SMS that your clients will receive. It says, hi new client, this is a reminder for your upcoming coaching session with demo account on the day 24th of July 2025 at 12 p.m. Looking forward seeing you. Reply to this message if you have any questions. Okay. So you can see right over here, I have received this SMS on my phone right here. So as I've received this SMS, this means that we have successfully created the connection between JotForm and Twilio using Pabbly Connect. Now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another form submission using JotForm, and after that I'm going to check whether automatically I received another SMS or not. Okay. So now for doing the form submission, I'm going to fill in all the dummy required details right here. So you can see right away I've filled in the required details. First name best, last name user, this is the mobile number, email best@pabblytunes.com, company name new company, date and time is 17th of July 2025 at 1:30 p.m. The goal is I'm struggling with work-life balance, needs support. Okay. You can see right away these are the details. Then I'm going to click on this submit button to do the submission. As you can see, it says the submission has been received. Now I'm going to show you the screenshot of the SMS that I've received on my mobile right now with the details. So I'm going to show you the screenshot. And you can see right over here, I have received another SMS. Sent from Twilio trial account. Hi best user. This was the name of the person who have done the form submission. This is the reminder of your upcoming coaching session with demo account on 17th of July 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Looking forward seeing you. Reply to this message if you have any questions. You can see automatically I have received another reminder for the new person name who have done the form submission with the date and time. Okay. So this is how this amazing automation will work in real time. And that is how you build a connection between JotForm and Twilio without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. Now, whenever by the client a new form submission, JotForm new response is going to capture the response, and towards the client an SMS is going to be forwarded using Twilio's send SMS message. And in this manner, I've built the connection. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.